A little bit about my film. It's called Ode To A Fuckboy, and essentially it's based off the observations of experiences I was having with myself, with girlfriends, about how crap guys are, essentially. When I wrote it, I wrote it just for myself, and I think it was more when I get sort of overwhelmingly emotional, I don't know what to do with it, I sort of write it down, and then that's my way of coping. So when I wrote it, I didn't write it with the idea of performing it or even showing it to anybody. But then you keep seeing the same issues over and over again, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to write this for everybody else who's had to deal with an awful guy or awful girl, you know. So I then spoke to Harry, the filmmaker, and we together came up with how we would sort of visualise it, how we bring it together, the types of shots, sort of techniques that we would use. I feel like I've really achieved what I set out to do, which was to make something that other people could watch and relate to and feel like they weren't the only ones who were going through that experience. I think because the idea of a fuckboy is something that has been around forever, but up until, I guess, recently, in the last few years, we've got a sort of word for it. I think what I would hope for in terms of reaching a wide audience is, I'm Australian, and I think that this is an issue that's like human, so it's not locally based, it's not just for London or the UK. So I think that Random Acts is an amazing platform for it to be shown to more people, but I would hope that in the near future I might be able to get it out at home, for example, or in the States, because it transcends location. It's for everybody. So I think that would be really cool.